Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, and even a dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you find out whenever I post new videos or when I do sneak peeks or announce giveaways over on the community tab or whenever I go live, which is usually once a month. As usual, if you're already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and welcome back. Today I am excited to share with you once again She Matters by boxedin. This is a self-care subscription, and one of the things that I appreciate about it is that she has two different subscription tiers. There is the Luxe Box, which is $39.95 plus $7.95 in shipping. That includes 5 to 8 items, one of which will be a customized or personalized item. She also has the Essentials box for $29.95, and you can choose to do monthly or quarterly, which again I think is really nice to be able to customize the subscription itself to one that fits your budget. And that's going to include up to 5 items, but you're not going to get that personalized or customized item, which totally makes sense. Now, if you're interested in subscribing and getting a moment of zen, some self-care scheduled into your life, you can use the code Noelle15 for 15% off. As always, I'll leave all of that information for you in the description box below. But this kind of box is perfect for someone like me who definitely has to schedule everything. I have to have things on my planner or my calendar to make sure that I get them done. So if you have a box that comes to you, it's going to give you that joy of getting to open up a present, but also having a moment of presence, right? Where you take some time for yourself and enjoy that moment of quiet and getting to treat yourself to something good that's going to make you feel good too. So let's go ahead and get into it. This box was sent to me for review. I believe it is the March box, but I'm sure we'll find out as we get a little bit further in. So right on top, I'm just seeing a little card that tells us a little bit more about She Matters. It says She Matters is a mission-driven subscription box created to help women make themselves a priority. Our goal is to make self-care more accessible and help you realize the importance of prioritizing yourself. So great mission, love that. And then there's a little note card for me, so let me just see what this says. Noelle, thank you for reviewing our box again. We've made some small changes since our January box and hope that you can tell the difference based on some of the feedback. And I love any box that listens to feedback, not just from reviewers, obviously, but also from subscribers. So kudos to them for doing that. It says, please note your box is missing the personalized keychain. We did not have extras to gift. Thank you again, Alicia, which is totally fine by me. You guys, if you missed it, I did a little informal survey over on the community tab here on YouTube, asking what you thought about branded items and personalized items in subscription boxes. And I was kind of surprised by the results, but they actually sort of match my own opinions. So about half of you actually said you prefer not to receive branded or personalized items. And for me, that's really because I get so many items and different subscription boxes that I like the opportunity to be able to re-gift something in case it's something that I don't need or that doesn't fit my personal preferences or style. And then the next level down was people who said, I actually like both because I think it makes the items feel a little bit more exclusive and exciting. And then the next level down was people who said that I don't like branded items, but I do like personal items. And then there was just a handful of people that said the opposite, saying that they preferred branded items over personalized items. And I was talking to another subscription box owner, and I think it might be a little bit of a regional thing. I feel like in the South, we're more genteel communities. People really love monogram things and personalized things. But again, for me, it's just a matter of not necessarily wanting everyone in the world to know my name because it's on my bag or my shirt or what have you, but also just I think it's just an old school kind of thing to have your name or your initials on different things. And I know when I was a kid I absolutely loved it, but I think it is kind of interesting as well, just because that's a lot of work for any subscription box to do, to promise a personalized item, and it seems like it might be difficult as they begin to scale and grow. So I feel like moving forward it might be a good idea for boxes that are offering that to maybe have an opt-in or out thing. So if I don't know what the item is, for example, if it's not one of the spoilers, the item that's going to be personalized, I would love that option to say, you can give me the generic notebook or bag or whatever it is without my name on it. And I feel like that would save the box time and money, and also make sure that it's an item that if for some reason I didn't like it or didn't need it in my life at that given moment, I could gift it to someone else who would appreciate it that much more. But that's just my, again, personal opinion. Let me know in the comments below below, especially if you missed out on that survey over on the community tab, what your thoughts are on branded and personalized items. It seemed like overwhelmingly though, people did not like to have branded items. And by that, I mean something that has the subscription box company's name or logo on it, but they do tend to like some personalized items because it is a really nice touch to know that someone put that extra time and effort into your box. But that said, I don't mind that I did not get the personalized keychain, and I'm glad that it sounds like they sold out this box already. So if you're looking to get this moment of Zen self-care in your life, you might want to subscribe soon. All right, so we've got some nice pink tissue paper here. Let's go ahead and open it up as carefully as possible. And then inside, I don't want to make a mess, you guys, but it looks like we've got some more paperwork to look at. So this is really nice. Got a couple things. So one thing that I'm just seeing is like a big QR code, which I won't hold up too long because it's for subscribers. It's a self-care breathing exercises with Lisa Cara. That's really cool. And then it tells you a little bit more about Lisa. She is the owner of Balance Pilates. So that's really nice. I love breathing techniques, and that's a really good like meditative practice, and it's a little bit nicer for me. It's a little more doable for me when I have someone guiding me through it versus trying to do it myself. This is like exercise, right? You know, it's nicer when you do like an exercise class, or again, for me, versus just telling myself to exercise on my own without any sort of like format or like routine or like instruction. So I'm really looking forward to trying that out actually. That's a really cool thing. So I'm trying to figure out which one of these items, you guys, is actually a product card. So this looks like it is, and it's a kind of an upgrade from the product card I think that we got in the box that I reviewed back in January. So it says celebrating International Women's Day, March 8th, 2021. Cool. And wow, this is so lovely. It says our March box. This month, we also wish to acknowledge multiple sclerosis and spread awareness. That is right. This is the month where I usually got to do the MS walk. It says MS Day is March 8th, 2021. And then it just tells us a little bit more about that. It says the message and the bookmarks in your box are brought to you by the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. Preventative care is a part of self-care. And then as we open it up a little bit more, it tells us about the actual products in the box. And then it tells us, it's very clear which items were just for Luxe members. And then it tells you which was the personalized item. So looks like in the Essentials box, you would have received 5 items, it looks like, and then there was like a little add-on that kind of goes with one of the items for Luxe members, and then 2 items, one of which was that personalized keychain that would also be in the Luxe members box. So it looks like the Luxe members might have gotten 8 items, and the Essential box had 5. So I'm just gonna prop it up in front of me. It doesn't look like we actually have retail values, but a lot of the times you can kind of guess, and you can always look them up as well. You guys know that I appreciate retail values, but this is definitely a box that seems like it's more about the experience and the tools that it provides to create that moment of self-care for yourself and that habit and ritual of self-care for yourself versus the stuff that you receive in the box that's just supposed to augment that experience. So let me go ahead and see what I can find. Now the first item, though, in terms of actual items, is blue light glasses with a pouch, and it came in this cute little pink pouch, you guys. And I actually have a pair of blue light glasses, and I might be getting another pair in the upcoming cause box just because I spend a lot of time in front of screens, and I do think that it helps me to get to sleep a little bit better when I'm disciplined about actually wearing the glasses. So these are just like clear frames, so they are different from the ones that I have already, which are just black frames. It says take care of your eyes with these blue light glasses. They will alleviate visual fatigue and discomfort from long periods of being on your mobile device or laptop and computer. And they're like wrapped up really well. So let me see if I can pull all of the plastic off of them so that I can give you guys a look. So let me know in the comments below if you use your blue light glasses. A lot of people have just told me, well, why don't you just get off your screens like a few hours before you go to bed? And like for me, that's just impossible because I am so attached to my phone, and often I'm watching like TV towards the end of the evening, and I'm often checking my email one more time before I go to bed on my laptop. So I just decided that I'll just put the glasses on for the end of the day. So here's my like clear frame glasses. I don't know, they look like safety glasses to me, but again, these aren't really about fashion or style because it's really more about when you're at home and working on those screens for sure. So happy to have those, great product, and again, definitely something that goes along with the overarching theme of self-care. Let's see what else we have got. It says Be Fearless by Jean Case. If you're looking to live an extraordinary life and bring about transformational changes, then this is the perfect book for you. So this is all the way on the bottom. So let me just pull this out. So this is a great national bestseller, and I actually believe that I received this book in another subscription, and I'm trying to remember which one it is. It could have been Sisterhood Subscription Box. I'm not entirely sure. Great, like, quick read. I just kind of flipped through it, and then this is the great thing about books, you guys, is you can always pass them on to someone else because they are not personalized. So I definitely appreciate this book, and I think it is something worth reading. It says 5 principles for a life of breakthroughs and purpose, and it's something worth reading for sure, and it's not necessarily something that you have to read front to back. Sometimes you can kind of just go to the section that like kind of speaks to you in that given moment. So that's a nice item too. Let's see, I'm looking for something else here. This is the Cala Body Refresh Pumice Sponge. So this is for your feet, and it came in this pretty like springy packaging, little lime color. It says, care for your feet with this foot pumice from Cala. It will help soothe rough and callous skin, as well as leave your feet feeling incredibly smooth and soft. So I'm happy to say that the nail salons are open again, but they are always on me because you guys know that I walk around barefoot most of the time. My feet have actually gotten pretty soft from not teaching yoga for a year now. But they are always like, do you want us to do the callus removers? And I'm like, no, like, because I don't like people messing with my feet much more besides like painting my toes. So I like having something like this at home to do myself, and it feels really good to like get in there and scrub all that stuff off. Maybe that was TMI. All right, you guys, let's see what else we have got. We have got some self-care bingo. Wow, and it looks like they did a really nice job of putting this together. So there's actually little like little discs that you can play self-care bingo with. It says, enjoy a game of bingo with a friend or family member. Talk through the things you've done within the last 30 days and mark them off with your card. The first person to get 5 in a row wins. How cute. And it actually looks like it has several cards, and some of the things that you could do, it says, listen to music, took a moment to breathe deeply, decluttered one space, spoke honestly and communicated your feelings, take a break from technology. I definitely need to do that, but man, that fourth one is the hardest, right? Spoke honestly and communicated your feelings. Like, how often when someone says, how are you doing? We just say, fine, or good, and like we don't like take that moment to like pause and give someone an honest answer. To be fair, sometimes they're not like looking for a really long drawn out answer, but I think it's really important, like every single time someone asks you how you're doing, even if you don't necessarily verbalize it to that person, like maybe like make a little mark in your journal or something to like ask yourself and at least answer that question to yourself, because I think it would be like a really positive thing for us to like have that check-in a little bit more often. So I think the last thing that would appear also in the Essentials box is this lip scrub. They definitely did like a color palette, which I'm enjoying. This is the lip sugar scrub. It says this sugar scrub is made by the Sisters Beauty Supply, and it will exfoliate and remove dead skin from your lips. It helps keep moisture in for smooth lips. Ingredients include brown sugar, honey cinnamon powder, French toast flavoring oil. Wow, that's so cool. So let me see. I think it's got a little seal on it, so it does, but you can kind of see it. That's really cute, and I love this little like jar. How sweet. And then for Luxe members, you also got an exfoliating brush, which I actually love like beauty tools like this because I don't have a ton of them. So it's like this little like wand, and it's different. It's got like smaller teeth on one side and bigger teeth on the other side where you like really want to scrub and get in there. So I actually think that's really great, so you don't have to dip your fingers in that scrub, because that's one of the things that I don't really like about jars of anything, sticking my fingers in there even if I've already washed my hands. Like, I just feel like it's a little bit cleaner if you like have an applicator of some sort. So I'm super stoked on that. And then I think there's one final item that was for Luxe members only, and it is Moroccan Magic Argan Essential and Essential Oil Foot Balm. So I got a lip balm from my fashion crate from this brand, and it was great. It was like a tinted one. So it says, give your feet the treatment they've been dying for with Moroccan Magic's Peppermint Eucalyptus Foot Balm. Soothe and moisturize your feet with argan oil, essential oils, and vitamin E to keep them looking their best. So they're definitely helping our feet look good with this box, you guys, between the pumice stone and this. That's awesome. It says, for best results, use it after the foot pumice. good idea. So I have to give my feet some love these days. I've kind of been neglecting them, even more than usual, just because I have been home, so I haven't had to like wash my super dirty feet from walking around barefoot in a studio all day. So that is awesome. And then finally, there was the personalized keychain, which again is just for Luxe members that would have your name on it, which I think is really, really nice. I did, as much as I said all of that, you guys, about that informal survey that I did on the community tab, I did really love the personalized notebook that I received in my first box from Shematters back in the January box. I thought it was lovely. This one, it sounds like it would have been fun. It says, "We hope you like this leopard keychain and tassel with your first initial on it. It can be added to your keys or your bag." So that would have been a fun one, but I'm okay with not getting it, and I'm so grateful to them for sending this box to me for review once again. Let me know what you guys thought. It looks like we actually have another item that I didn't mention. So we had that QR code. So I really appreciate that they aren't necessarily including these like sort of inserts, these little additional like coaching tools and stuff as the actual products. This is like the things that are in the box. So we had, like I said, that QR code for some breathing techniques. And then there was also something called the Pillars of Self-Worth by Healthy by Hannah. And so it's just telling us about some kind of ideas, basically, like awareness is the clear understanding of who you are, your personality, behaviors, strengths, weaknesses, beliefs, and motivations, connection, forgiveness, acceptance, compassion, trust, respect, self-belief, value, and love. So just a nice quick little read, but maybe like a good journal prompt as well for those of you who are good about journaling. You guys know that I am not. So I like these paper inserts, but I like that they weren't included necessarily as like items that count towards the value of the box. So again, I think that's one of the little adjustments that they have made since the last box that I had the opportunity to review, and I definitely appreciate that. And I think these are both like nice little additions, as well as the very lovely brochure style product card that they included. So fun little self-care box. We've got something for your mind, right? All of those, the self-care breathing exercises and sort of those little prompts there. We got the book to read to like find out how to make your life a better one. And then we got some of those fun self-care things in terms of like getting your feet looking really good, getting your lips looking really good, and keeping your eyes protected and making sure that you get a good night's sleep. Again, you guys, if you appreciated this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.